think Don is driven by his feeling that he can make a difference. If I were to describe Don in one word, it would be humility.
Dr. Miller comes to work with the idea that his day is going to translate into not only patients feeling better, but patients being alive. He exists to help those around him. He's the quintessential physician scientist.
I think what distinguishes him from a lot of administrators is that he's always focused on what's best for the patients. He's thought, how can the research that we do benefit our patients?
The most impressive thing is the impact he's had on people in many different areas. As a clinician, the people alive today that wouldn't be, that's huge impact for them. But also the physician scientist. So he's actively trying to find new drugs as well. He's a world-respected melanoma expert in physician, so people come to him from all over the world.
Dr. Miller, I believe, looks at the whole patient, and yes, he covers the cancer, he answers all your questions, but he's also concerned how you think about it, your perception about cancer, some of the issues that you deal in your mind.
I think Dr. Miller cares about us as people, not just as patients. We talk to him about our vacations. We've talked about our kids. He's been able to make me feel like I'm part of the team.
When Don Miller came, we were able to offer in this community treatments that before that were only available in other communities. It's the social impact of having world-class treatment available in this community that is immeasurable.
Well, when he started with the design of the programs that the Cancer Center has, I thought he was completely crazy. He did things like install an experimental NMR facility, which I thought had no business in doing cancer research. And it turned out, of course, I was wrong. I think the place has turned out extremely well since he started here.
Dr. Miller is well known at the National Cancer Institute and actually served as the chairman of the hematology study section, which is one of the most prestigious posts that you can have. He's also served on the initial study section for the congressionally directed medical research program for breast cancer, which started about 15 years ago and now has administered about $1 billion in breast cancer research funding for institutions across the country, and Don was one of the founding members.
Don, it's hard to believe those years have gone so quickly. You have been fabulous. Thank you.
Don, it's been a great ride.
Don, thank you.
Don, I'd just like to say thank you that you've changed our lives, literally. We wouldn't be here without you. And we wouldn't be as successful, and we wouldn't be probably cancer researchers. So thank you for our lives.
And thank you for inspiring me and for all you've done over the past 17 or so years since I first met you.
Don, thank you so much for being a great mentor, not only to me, but to everyone else at the University of Louisville. Thank you for being an outstanding oncologist who never stops helping our patients. I know that you're going to be working with us for years to come, and I know that we have many more years of mentorship, camaraderie, and hopefully the next cure. Thank you.
I appreciate how you care for my husband as a person, not just a patient.
And Dr. Miller, thank you for all your help and your compassion, your leadership, especially with all types of drugs that you threw at me and the kitchen sink. I think you said you threw the kitchen sink at me so many years ago. And it worked. So. Thanks, Doc.